The Sooshi Mango podcast, turbocharged by Cavallo Prestige.
Hello.
Testing 1, 2.
Put on a jacket. When I was your age, I was my age. The Sooshi Mango podcast. We're like one big family.
That's why we say join the familia.
The most ethnic podcast going around.
Well, jet lag.
Jet lag.
How shit is jet lag?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
No, it's like,
Yeah.
what's with the getting up at 2 a.m. when you think you're completely fresh, and it's like you think it's 8 a.m. and it's like 2:30.
I never understood why it is that you can't adjust.
Your body clock won't adjust straight away because it's still thinking about where you were.
Because we don't operate according to the dark. I was like, when it gets dark to fall asleep.
It
should be that way.
Once, you know, when you're that tired, did we ever discuss this when we went to London?
I don't know.
And you were just passed out
Everywhere.
everywhere.
I have to wake you up before we had to go on stage.
Carl, we got to go on stage.
No, but the hotel was the best, man, because you just couldn't keep. You know, when you're that tired, you can't keep your eyes open.
Man, that was the most tired I've ever been in my entire life.
It's right up there for me. It was terrible.
One person that would know about jet lag
Yeah.
is here today. Where's my camera?
Probably been on a few flights.
He's been on a few flights
Few Qantas.
around the world and about to fly again tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, please, without further ado, put your hands together for the one and only legendary Mark Bresciano.
Thank you. Beautiful introduction. Thank you.
So, how do you guys, let's get straight into it. When you guys were flying from Melbourne to Uruguay back in the day, when you guys were playing them, do you go like a week in advance, or is there anything that you have to do in particular to...
Do you have a remedy? Do you have a jet lag remedy?
Nah, I think it's just one thing that you can't avoid.
That's it.
That's it. And to answer your question, we didn't have the privilege to get there that early because obviously club commitments.
Yeah.
You got to play on the weekend with your clubs, fly straight out after the game and get to your destination. But there are little tricks you can do, the 1%ers that might help.
What are they?
Whiskey.
One, carry a bottle of whiskey with you. Well, as an athlete, I can talk.
Yeah.
All right. So what we used to do as a national team, probably the day or 2 days before flying out, you'd already adjust your body clock as best you can. So I remember they were telling us, just shut the blinds, make it feel like it's dark when it's dark on the other side of the world and still daylight there. So already trying to adjust your body clock that way. If it works or not, we don't know. Hydration is very important. And then just trying to get to the time clock of your destination ASAP. So if you're tired, you just got to try and fight it and go to bed.
Keep going.
So stay awake until
That's
you
right.
go
When you got it,
5 or 6 hours past or whatever, and you go to bed.
Well, what happened
Makes
to
sense.
me was that we got on the flight. It was from
It's LA to London.
LA to London. Oh, it's not that bad. I think it's about 9 or 10 hours. Is it?
Something. It wasn't
Something like
long,
it wasn't
really long
huge.
flight.
But as I was going, I got on the flight and I was about to go to sleep. So I was like, all right, I'll sleep that 9 hours and we're going to get there at 6 a.m. So it's like morning. The lady fucking tapped me and she goes, do you want breakfast in the morning? I went, I was about to fucking fall asleep, man. Yeah, give me the breakfast anyway. So I said, yeah. So then I couldn't get back to sleep. So then we got there at 6 and just the whole tour had caught up and I couldn't stay awake, man. I couldn't stay awake.
They were kicking him out of the foyer and stuff.
hotel
Mate, you
lobby.
can't sleep here. Get up.
I was like, please, just leave me alone. At one point, I woke up like in the waiting room. These guys were sitting there and I fell asleep and I woke up and there was like a whole strangers all around me. I was like, what the fuck? Everyone left me there.
Oh, mate, we've done it. We've played those tricks before.
You know?
Leave people on the table sleeping. They wake up.
Yeah, that's what they left and there was other people sitting in front of me.
But man, it's hard.
Very hard.
It's
mate.
hard.
And it's dinner time when you're sitting down, full stomach. Mate, you fall asleep on the table.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
about when you had to play in like the high altitude and all that kind of, you know how they remember? Did you guys?
Yeah,
How
we
do you
did.
How do you even prepare for that?
What's that?
You can't. Again, it's
But
difficult.
what's it like? Because everyone keeps saying like the altitude, and they're used to it, right? The people that
Yeah, that play
they're
there.
playing it, and
Yeah.
you guys come from
Yeah.
What's that like when you're playing in that sort of
All right,
environment?
just think about. Are you guys athletes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
can you
I
tell?
can tell. Yeah.
Not
So-
yet. Thursday, 2:00. I'll be there.
Well, just what I found very hard is like it's just obviously it's very hard to breathe because the oxygen. I don't know.
There's
There's
less
oxygen up there, so your lungs take less oxygen
Yeah.
into your body, and it's harder to recover. Just say after a sprint. So if we did like a 20-meter sprint, we would recover. We don't need recovery.
Yeah.
But up there, after a sprint, mate, we had to like hands on knees and just recover.
Oh,
because
really?
you
Wow.
just couldn't get the
That's
oxygen.
what happens when I go upstairs.
Yeah. So that's what we felt like after a sprint up there. And the other thing that was surprisingly challenging, which we didn't even think of, is the travel of the ball. It changes. So especially a long pass, like a diagonal pass, when you
Yeah.
hit it up in the air, the ball
Was that
flight.
because of gravity?
No
less,
shit.
Yeah, and like it's
thinner,
hard.
the air's thinner,
Oh, yeah.
right?
To travel, the ball travels through the atmosphere differently.
Oh, no
Even the
shit.
way it bounces. So all that was very difficult for us. Apart from the physical impact,
Yeah.
it was also the ball.
Ball's moving differently.
Yeah.
How amazing
That
is
was hard.
Yeah.
Resh, were you at the? Because there was one year, the year before, obviously the year that you guys
Qualified.
qualified. There was the year before which you guys didn't qualify. You weren't at that one.
Hold on, that was 4 years prior.
4 years prior,
Yeah.
you were
I
still
was
like,
there.
years.
I,
You were
I was on the bench. Yeah.
you were on the bench.
Yeah.
But that was when they really treated you guys
Oh.
terrible.
Yes.
Like I remember, so I watched the just recently actually.
What do you mean they treat? What?
Uruguay when they went
Oh, right,
to
yes.
play
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Uruguay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
they were spitting you guys when you got
Oh,
off the
yeah.
bus. They were
Throwing coins at you? Is that right?
Oh, really?
They fucked up your
damn.
flight.
Yeah.
You
The
know,
noise in the hotel room.
Yeah.
Outside the hotel to keep us
Well-
awake before the game.
they were
Yeah. The
yelling,
Uruguayan fan.
screaming.
Yeah. Fireworks. And
No
noise.
shit.
Mate,
Fucking
that's
hell.
the old
That's
tricks of
disgraceful.
the old tricks in the books, mate. There,
Yeah.
going to those type of countries.
How was that when you? Because you were young. How old were you back then?
I would have been 20, 21.
So how'd that feel, just being in that environment? Were you with the boys? I know it's always
I
cool.
mean, was
you're
that
with the
the
boys.
most volatile environment you played in?
No, you
Like,
played in Italy, man.
Yeah, I know.
Well, what?
In a national team environment, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I would say, to Joe's point, in Italy you do feel that. Like there's very passionate fans there, especially down south.
Yep,
Palermo.
yep.
I played in Palermo. I played in probably one of the boys' games in the
hell.
history of
Palermo,
Serie A
mate.
games there.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
You
The
what?
game it got cancelled. Like a policeman died during the game. It was
Yeah.
a big all-in brawl. I was stuck at the stadium, the Catania stadium, for 4 hours after the game for security reasons. So it was really bad.
A policeman died
Well,
because of an all-in brawl.
Bresh,
Well, between the fans.
That's because of an arancini.
didn't they? Yeah. Arancino overcooked.
Not cold.
No, but the policeman passed, right? He got killed, right? And so they couldn't do the derby no more. Although they couldn't do.
We played it.
You played it.
The game got cancelled 3 times.
Yeah.
During the game, we had to go back into the change room, come back out. That was for the tear gas. And then after the game, again, all in brawl between Palermo and Catania, the fans.
Yeah.
The Sicilian derby. And there was a handmade bomb thrown at a policeman. And
Jeez.
But we don't know the true story because now I'm on the other side.
Yeah, the
I'm
Catania
actually
side,
a shareholder and a board member of the Catania Football Club now.
Right.
And I'm starting to hear another story. So we don't know the truth, what happened.
Well, you're starting to hear another story.
About the death of the police?
Bro, yes.
Yeah,
about the
okay.
death, yeah.
Right,
It
right.
wasn't that.
Absolutely.
It wasn't a bomb. It was actually
Machine
a
gun.
policeman killing him. So
Oh, wow.
Oh, hey,
going
hey,
to-
listen,
So,
listen, man.
Yeah.
We don't want to know nothing, all right?
We don't want to be accessory. We don't want to be accessory to any
We didn't hear
shit.
nothing. We didn't see nothing. We don't say nothing. Okay. Jesus, that's getting pretty deep, man. That's,
It is.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But they're wild over there, man. Like we're actually from Catania.
Yeah.
My dad.
So we'd like 2% of Catania.
Did you know that?
Yeah, but
my dad's from
Yeah,
my dad's from Randazzo, which is in
okay.
Catania
Yeah,
at the bottom.
Joe
of the
Tom, yeah.
Yeah. My tia, my cousins love Ross.
Ross is a
Ross
god
is a
there,
superstar over there, man.
Oh, my
we-
cousin
yeah.
loves they love.
Rosso
they love
prego,
him.
Rosso prego. Okay,
No,
we
kill
know.
Ross. Il Presidente.
Il Presidente. That's what he
Yeah.
said. He said, Il Presidente Ross. You know Ross? Yeah, man, we know Ross. You know Ross. Well, just to take it back. So now you're involved in Catania,
Correct.
which is what they were in the top level Serie A.
Yep.
But how long ago was that? That was
Over 10 years ago.
over 10 years, and then
15
they dropped
Yeah.
to outside of professional football. Really,
Correct, went bankrupt. We took them over in liquidation.
Yep.
So we had to start from
But
scratch.
how do you
Change
go-
the
how
name,
do they-
change entities,
How did
change
they
everything.
go from Serie A or like just
Football's sorry, I'll let you finish.
yeah? How did it go from that Serie A all the way down to sort of where they dropped? Like,
Was it corruption? What or was it just bad business management? Or
again, we're gonna have one of those situations where we don't
Actually,
hear
don't answer
nothing.
that.
when they
We don't want to know.
So your soccer boots, when they were...
say- No, but seriously, like, how does that happen? That drop.
I
In
sense
very
you don't want to
simple
answer
terms, no, because sometimes football isn't taken as a business; it's emotions. So you have wealthy people owning a football club. They sometimes fanno il passo più grande so they take.
Okay,
Keeping up with the Joneses type thing.
Oh
Or
yeah, all right,
what
yeah,
were you
yeah,
saying?
pretty much, yeah. Trying to
It's in Novanta type.
trying to
of stuff.
outdo each other.
outdo each other.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't probably realise how deep the hole is. They don't want to look back. They keep wanting, let's go, keep going,
Right.
keep going, and they're digging the hole deeper to get to a point where it has to bust.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately what happens in football because the emotions get involved. And
But
people
then you guys
just-
came in, and you guys obviously, well, not you guys, the organisations picked
Yeah.
it back up and picked it up out of receivership. And
Yeah.
where is it at now? Like, at what level?
We're
What's
in
Serie A?
Serie C.
Serie C.
So it's
Because
a
when we
third
spoke last time,
division.
it was D, and now
It was
you've gone
right,
up
yeah.
one to C.
We've got promoted once.
that's
We're looking to
unbelievable.
get promoted again this year, hopefully, if all goes well.
It's Chi.
B-A.
BR.
So
There wasn't
CBA.
Chi 1, Chi 2.
No, it used to be, but now it's just straight
It's Chi
B.
B.
Ah.
Okay, well, mate, on the way.
All right,
We'd love
on
to
the
see
way.
that happen. We weren't talking about it
Well,
one
you guys
stage.
have got to come, mate.
Yeah, well,
especially
we
if
love
you're
to
from
come out
Catania.
there.
We've got to come. We've got to do like a
Some kind of
some
journey,
sort of journey there.
back to the roots. Do you remember when?
Well, we talked about it last time we came
Yeah,
and
I
watched
know
the
that,
game at Ross's place, and I remember when we were kids, because my auntie and uncle lived down the street from where the stadium used to be, via B5 or whatever it is. When they're down, so we were kids and we used to go down there and we used to see the stadium. And then now to know that you've got the connection or it's got an Aussie connection to it, it's awesome. So we'd love to come down there and do some sort of go in, because no one's ever done this before. Go in with cameras and pretend you brought the club. And film it and do a series out of it. We just thought of it now.
It's an original idea.
It's an original
It's an
idea.
We can't
No one. There's no Ryan Reynolds or anyone's done it before. But something like that would be cool. You know what I mean? Just get involved somehow and see it rise. And now, especially with you guys involved, it's awesome. Plus our connection as well too.
So what are the plans for the club? Obviously you want to move up to Serie B, and and further beyond obviously A, and you want to get right to the top, bring the club back to restore it back to its former glory.
Well, when we did come in, we built a 5-year plan. So we know things do take time.
Yeah,
Things
absolutely,
don't happen overnight. And especially in football, like people think whoever's got the most money is the one who's going to get promoted. It's not like that anymore. There's a lot of things behind the scenes, selection of players, selection of staff. So the aim is, yes, to get into Serie A. We're 2 years into this 5-year plan, so we're hoping in the next 3 years we might be in Serie A.
3 years to Serie A.
years.
Will
Wow.
you guys rebuild the stadium, or you have to?
We don't have to. The stadium's owned by the council. We're looking to take over the stadium as well.
Arancini, more Arancini.
More Arancini, yeah. But we actually just recently bought a big sporting facility, which is very important to the growth of the football club. And
Okay, so
development
like
of the players.
training, more of a training facility and stuff.
It was the old Catania training facility. We actually now won the auction, so we're now officially have taken over and
Yeah.
needed
Bresh-
refurb and everything needs to be done, but it's a good.
So it's like a
big
youth
milestone
for the
us.
youth and stuff,
Yes.
right? Can I ask you? Over the years, Italy was always known as developing great youth and having good youth clubs. I think from memory, I think Genoa was a good one, and Cagliari,
Torino, Empoli.
Empoli, they were good, and then they would sell them off to like Milan and Inters and all that kind of stuff. Is that still the case? Are they still getting young Italian players from these clubs that are guns, and then they're selling them off? Because it seems like from us looking in, we're back in the 90s,
Yeah.
and that's eras that when you guys all played. They had this awesome talent that would go in, they would play, and then they would go on to the World Cup. But it seems like that's, I don't know, not happening as much anymore. Is
Well,
it?
you've. I don't think you need to be involved internally to see that. So you guys from the external can see that. It's just. I think there's a lot of things that implement that development of a player. I don't think you can pinpoint just one actual aspect of that. But I just believe that everyone, it's cycles. It's like a graph. It goes up and down. Like you look at Brazil, Argentina, all the big footballing nations. They're not always developing players. Look at Australia as well.
Yeah.
There's years that we're developing, years that we're not, then we develop. So there's always that graph of up and down. But Italy, unfortunately, it's been going on for a very long time.
Yeah.
I mean, you've probably only picked it up in the last, I don't know, couple of years maybe.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think it's been happening for more than that.
Well, because it takes a good 10
Bro,
for
yes.
it to
actually see
to
the
show
fruitions,
that
yes.
it hasn't worked, right?
Yeah. That's right. So it's been going on for a long time. I don't know if it's because of the foreigners involved in the Italian setup, not giving the Italian players the opportunity to play.
Oh, interesting.
Well, that's what
Interesting,
what I sort of think it is. I
Yeah.
think ever since they went from that three, remember there used to be three internationals.
Well, was it
right?
when
Three
you
or four
played?
internationals?
Was it three or four internationals could play in the team?
There wasn't a number. It was how many you can actually sign up per year.
Right.
So now they've only started recently that in Serie C and in Serie B, you cannot sign a non-EU player. So anyone without a European passport, you cannot sign. It's
You can't sign them
can't sign.
anymore.
Can't sign
Serie
anymore.
B and Serie C.
Right.
When you get to Serie A, then
Yeah, you
they
can sign
allow you
whatever
to
yeah,
sign.
but then you got the
anyone.
whole Europe to select from. Still, you got like
yes. You got to have a European passport.
right.
Yeah. But in
That's
the
still
Serie A,
not
you can start
helping.
getting.
That's still not
That
helping
still
the
limits the talent pool.
the young Italian players. Like
It doesn't but it reduces the market where the
Yeah.
club could go
Argentina,
out.
Brazil, all those
Yeah.
African countries and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I just think ever since then, so after 2006, obviously when we won it, 2010, 2006, he was there.
yeah, I'm good. I've
He played
asked.
in that game.
You played that game.
We're talking to an
painful.
Australian Socceroos legend. Have you forgotten, man?
He was there. No,
Yeah, and the question's coming. You know it's coming. I'm going to ask you the question.
But so ever since then, in the last obviously few years with Italian soccer, I just think the talent has just gone.
You guys were the
Gone,
pinnacle,
but-
man.
Not gone, but then
Your
but-
your era.
Us.
I haven't finished though, and I also think it's been the same with Australian soccer.
Yeah, same.
No offense to any of the Australian players that are playing there at the moment. I think they do great. But your team, there was something about that team. And I think it was because of the growth that Australian soccer had when you guys were coming up.
Or was it because the talent pool was so like you guys had to step up to match the rest of the world? I mean, it's interesting to think.
What could it be, man?
Because it seemed like
all
all the
stems
great
from- it all
players,
stems
all
from
the great
youth,
teams
man.
all at once, you know?
It all stems from youth. I mean, you don't have to be a scientist to. If the kids aren't getting the proper training and have the training facilities and support and
All right. Like I said before, there's a lot of things that make or can change a development or a pathway of a player. What I believe and what I think, one was the AIS. So we had the Australian Institute of Sport. So a lot of our players in that 2006 World Cup team Go have a look how many came through that program.
True.
Doesn't exist anymore.
That's
Right.
crazy
so
shit.
that's one. All right?
That's crazy shit.
So already the play development between the age of 15 and 17, gone. For me, that was the best thing in my career, my footballing pathway, going to the AIS. That's the first thing. The second thing, what changed dramatically for a play in Australia, and I understand the positives behind it, is when we flipped and went part of the Asian Football Confederation.
Right.
What that means, that an Aussie player can then go to any club in Asia, not as a foreigner, because you're part of the Asian Confederation. We didn't have that when we were getting developed. We had to go to Europe.
Sure.
We didn't
right,
we didn't have that opportunity. And yes,
Well, the
the
quality
money's
was-
in Asia. A young kid now in Australia, 19, 20 years old, 18 years old, will go to Asia now. His development's going to stop, but his wallet's going to get bigger.
Yeah, big.
We didn't have that opportunity to go to Asia and get rich quick.
Mate, you
Yeah.
went to Serie A.
I went to Serie B.
Serie B.
And I earned less money in Serie B than what I was earning here in the NSL.
But still,
So we had to go to Europe. We weren't getting paid much. We had the hunger still because our wallets weren't getting full. And we were developing still as a player because we're in Europe.
Yeah.
Training with the...
Yeah, with
Mate,
the
that's where
best.
football is.
That's
Football's
where it
really-
is, yeah.
So that's where I can probably pinpoint
Okay, that's
why
what it is.
us as a nation, and no fault to no one, we won't develop players anymore because of those reasons for me. One, the AIS, and two, players are going to Asia before they're going
I
to Europe.
didn't
gonna
realise
what's
the
gonna have to
AIS is gone.
What's going to have to happen for that AIS program to? Is it something called ever? That can
You know
ever
why?
be
Because
again, or-
AIS is funded, all the sports, it's from the Olympic Committee. It's not from Football Australia. So the Olympic Committee, rightly so or wrongly so, I don't know, they pulled the funding away from football because they saw that we were never going to be able to win a medal in the Olympics.
Oh, is that what it's based on?
That's what they say.
The likelihood of winning
yeah,
medals.
Yeah. So they'll prefer to inject it into whatever,
That
rowing,
sucks.
swimming, wherever the medal's going to come.
Right, man.
It's-
That's,
it's-
that
it's
makes
So
sense,
that's
man.
It's
that's
hurt us
that's
a lot.
really interesting. So they go to Asia and they don't develop as much because the level in Asia isn't to the level of Europe.
on, you
When
can't
people go
compare.
into like Netherlands and go into
We're
Italy,
going to Italy, Spain, Netherlands,
Spain,
Germany,
yeah.
England,
England.
Scotland. Mate,
Yeah.
we're going to all these places, and we're still developing as players, mate.
yeah, and they don't, now they're
They don't
Pretty
they
much
go,
going
they
to
go
Asia.
backwards.
Did you go to Empoli
Empoli,
first?
City B, yeah. Empoli,
and then went to Parma
Parma, yeah.
and then Palermo
Palermo e poi Lazio.
and then Lazio?
what a
That's unbelievable.
what a
That's
fucking what a resume, man.
where did you enjoy your time most? I mean, I'm sure you have moments everywhere, but
Can I,
where-
or in other words, which one had the best food?
That's the easiest
That guy
question.
you said food because he's married.
You said
No, I thought you were going there.
Parma.
Parma. You reckon
Parma, yeah, unbelievable.
better than Palermo?
100%. For
Oh,
me,
okay.
the way, 100%.
Really?
The cheese would have been fresh.
Yeah.
Cheese, prosciutto, everything.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Too.
Emilia Romagna for me is the best region for food in
They
Italy.
got the best cheese.
There's
you go.
Parma had that was a case. Remember, Parma was, and then
Was that your favourite time, Parma?
You know, I enjoyed them all, to be
Oh.
honest. Yeah. But, you know, your first love, you remember the most, it's Empoli. So
Empoli.
I went
Yeah.
over first at Empoli. We got promoted from Serie B to Serie A. So that's what,
that's your baby.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I did really honestly enjoy.
When you first
time
got
there.
there, being the new kid, you hear stories where people have, been to certain clubs and some of the team mates in there, they're a bit hard at you, they're a bit shit at the start. Was that how it was?
100%.
They weren't very welcoming. The
Not
Italian
at all.
boys.
Well, you think about it. You got an Aussie boy coming from the other side of the world, taking
This
a local spot.
Yes.
They're
Okay.
going to kill you, mate. And the treatment I got, you feel it, mate. I didn't even change with the first team. I was changing in another change room. I couldn't even change with them.
What?
Oh, you weren't
What?
even allowed in the
Like a
change room.
Yeah, and I was a contracted Empoli player, and I'm still treating like, you're going to get changed over there. It took me like 3-4 months.
What? That's fucking
Yeah,
insane.
it's bad.
3 or 4
It's
months.
like one of those, those jail movies when you have your food and they come and steal your food and
So
stuff.
yeah.
But that would have been like lasagna, arancini,
Getting that
prosciutto.
cornbread.
So you were like whatever, you were going to play a game and they'll be all in one room. And
Oh, not training.
Oh,
Not
training,
the
training.
game.
You have to-
You got to be
you got it,
united.
but
and-
training, you got to train
yeah.
somewhere else.
Not
Play,
train.
get
Get
changed.
changed. My
Change
change
somewhere
room
else.
wasn't with.
But how did you earn your
Yeah,
how did
so-
you earn your
Yeah,
stripes?
yeah.
Like what over time was like, yeah, you're all right.
I think we've got it in our DNA as Aussies. Just work hard, shut your mouth, and just get going. Get belted, get up, don't say anything, and belt them back.
yeah.
You
That's-
build the respect.
You
And
build
then they
it.
got
That's the
respect
only
for you
way.
after that.
Then I was actually, not only us Aussies over there at that time, very well respected.
Yeah.
Even today.
Did Vince go with you?
Vince was earlier than me.
Was earlier than you, but same club.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
already at Empoli.
So he was already there.
Yeah.
Talking about Vince Grella, by the way.
Vince
Yeah,
Grella,
Vince
yeah.
Grella, yeah.
So were you guys? Was him being there? Were you guys there at the same time? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so at least you guys had each
I had
other.
him there, yeah.
You had him there. Thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Because man, your mental state in a situation like that, it's got to be fucking strong.
And you're there. How old were you when that?
No,
19?
18, 19. I always think back how difficult it was for me to go from Australia to Italy, and I had my flights paid for, I had a house paid for, I had all my food paid for,
Oh, fuck.
I had a contract, I was getting paid, I had a car, and I wanted to come back to Australia because it was that hard.
And you think about the
The
And I'll
guys.
think about the reverse now. Think of our parents.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
they went through from Italy.
Yeah.
They had to pay their own flight. They had a
suitcase.
backpack.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what they came with. They had no job on the other side. Didn't know the language.
no car.
No car,
No
no,
car,
house.
no secure
Bro,
home.
And
Yeah.
think about how hard it was for them. So that's what gave me the strength when I went over there.
Yeah.
I'm going, mate, I'm crying. I was crying at home, honestly. I was on the phone. My mum wanted to come home crying. Like, I'm like, what man am I?
Yeah.
I'm crying and I got all this.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's
Fucking
go.
Full on.
And then, otherwise, I would have gone home.
Right.
Yeah. It's very difficult.
So that would have been a massive cross. If you had have done that, you probably would never have been the player you
I
are.
would have been with my brothers. No disrespect to they're great at what they're doing. I would have been a tradie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just makes me. I think about
Pretty full on, isn't
what
it?
he just went through now, and the kids today. Whether some kids today, not all of them, can't put them all in the same pool. But I don't know if many kids today will be able to get through this. That
I was watching a Michael Jordan interview and he was saying similar things about the basketball players of today coming through. It's like they're getting rewarded before they've actually accomplished anything.
Mate, I never got a
therefore-
participation
You know what I mean?
medal.
And I'm sure it's the
It
same
was
thing
either
what you're
good
talking
or you were
about.
shit.
It's
You won or you lost.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know?
You used to get that shit ribbon because you just like.
Well, who wants like a
Competition,
white,
the
a
purple
white,
one.
a white ribbon or something?
The
Or
purple one, remember?
It said competitor on it or something. I used to
that's
get
right.
those ones.
to be fair, I think they all said competitor.
No, but
your
they
wall's
did
full of
have.
them, huh?
They had first, second, third.
Yeah.
Now they all get
I
winner.
think the ones we had nothing on. They're just plain ribbon with no.
Plain ribbon.
I mean, I'm sure Mum kept them. There's a drawer full of competitor ones. You know.
So you stayed at Empoli. How long were you there before you moved on to the next club?
3 years at Empoli, 4 years at Parma, 4 years at Palermo, and 1 year at Lazio.
Jeez,
that's
man, you were there a long time, man.
Yeah.
A long
Great
time.
times. I enjoyed
And
it.
after that, after you finished that run, did you come back? What'd you do after Italy?
I went to the Middle East.
That's it.
So I went
That's when you went ching.
Superannuation.
so I did it towards the end of my career.
Superannuation.
Yeah. So 1 year in Dubai and 3 years in Qatar.
Now that Dubai, that's that tax-free money, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but hold
First
on.
time I see
Hang
you
on,
smile. The first smile he's had the whole interview.
It's all right, mate. Don't worry. The ATO is not listening. It's all right.
I wasn't a tax-paying resident.
Yeah.
Tax-free, mate.
Yeah.
What was that like there, over there?
What's the quality of football like?
It's not there. Yeah.
It's just not there, not developed yet. No.
Zero.
Oh, it's zero. It's
Still
it's,
now?
It's that
Now it's a bit better, or it's still.
No, it's very difficult for a professional to go there and play.
Okay.
Mentality's different. They don't have that The will, La Voglia, La Grinta, the farm, none of that. And again, not to their fault. It's a very wealthy country. Everything's put on a platter
so they're not
for 'em.
hungry.
Where are they going to get that, mate? You got to go to Argentina, Italy, Brazil to get those boys that are going to, they'll eat your shoes, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty.
It's what it comes down to. It's not ability anymore. It's hunger.
It's hunger.
You can't get hunger over there in those
So
countries.
you know where Ronaldo's playing in Saudi Arabia. Would that be similar to Dubai, or is it a bit better?
You know why? Maybe they could. The quality is a little bit better. They have a larger population there.
Yeah.
And same with larger populations. There's a lot of people living there that have come and migrated into Saudi Arabia from other poor countries, surrounding countries.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that's why the quality could be a little bit better. Well, it is better there, to be honest, in Saudi. Yeah.
Well, they're making a huge push with everything, Saudi Arabia, like to...
Everything.
Just everything changing. Like they're building casinos there soon and all these.
Well, I
kind
don't
of
know
stuff.
about Saudi Arabia, but they're
Isn't it?
definitely building one in Dubai.
No, they'll never do a
Aren't they
casino
doing
in
the
Saudi, but then they're doing a
they-
casino
I
in
think
in
Dubai.
Dubai,
In
yeah.
Dubai, from what I understand.
Yeah, Rasul Klayman is the area in Dubai where
Hey?
they build a casino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they're trying to get a lot of comedy going out in Saudi Arabia now. Dino went there. Chappelle went there.
Yeah, give us a call.
We got
Some of that oil money over here.
We're getting close. But, mate, we're going to obviously speak about the World Cup, the famous 2006 World Cup, where you boys did amazing job to get where you got to. When obviously you're Australian, when you played against Italy, you know, you were playing against some of your teammates, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would have been fun on the field.
Growing up, did you support the Azzuri?
Yes.
It was like, we're in the top and it's wake up in the morning.
Everything.
I think that's just an
It's in
intrinsic.
our-
I think it's
in our
in
blood.
you as an
Well,
Italian immigrant.
so
You're going to have to go for your national team, right?
At the time, I've got to say to you, all right, and I always say, and I never back away from it. I said when Italy was playing Australia, I couldn't switch off the Azzurri thing. I just couldn't do it because I had years of watching it with my dad, and I said if Australia beats Italy, I'm happy that it was Australia. But I couldn't let go of that Azzurri thing. I wanted them to win the World Cup. That was my preference.
That's very understandable.
You know?
That's your roots, mate. They're that strong that...
Some people couldn't understand. Like, mate, you were born here. I was like, I know, but it's like you barracking for, just say, the Carlton Football Club, and then going, no, you live in Collingwood. You have to turn it. It's kind of like that. People, but so you went for the Azzurri. How was that? That playing against Italy, and you're like, shit, man, I'm playing. These guys are pressing me. The blue top's chasing me. Like, what?
I'm guessing your competitive nature probably would have been. I want to win. I don't care who I'm playing against.
Yeah, you
But
look
was
like
there
you were
any?
out there.
It is exactly that. Like, I played against some of my players I looked up to.
Yeah.
But when that whistle goes, mate, you don't care.
You don't
on the
care.
other side, no. You
White
actually,
line fever.
You don't forget. Yeah, it is. It honestly is. You forget about everything. You forget about your history. You forget about. Let's go.
You gotta win.
We're on. We've got to win. But it was how difficult it was for you. I can imagine you probably had no one close on the Australian side. Like, you didn't know any of the players.
In the Australian side?
Yeah, when we played Italy.
Oh, look, I was supporting Australia.
I know, but you didn't know
You
any
didn't
of
know
them
the
I didn't know them
personally.
personally.
Yeah.
No.
So
I
I'm just thinking
didn't know
about
them
my
personally.
friends who know me personally, grew up with me, my brothers, my mum and dad.
Well, Mazza.
Maz is another
was-
one.
he was- he
Did
was
you
a-
ask
you
him
know.
who would he?
Yeah, he was like, I was going for Australia, and he goes, and he was the one who was going to be. He goes, you're a disgrace.
yeah.
You were born here. I'm like, yeah,
Because I used to
I love
wake up
Australia.
with them to watch the Italian teams.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he honestly said he was going for Australia.
He did, man. Yeah,
good on
he
him.
did. Mazza did because of you
That's
guys
what
are
I'm saying.
close.
Because the connection, he
connection
was
with
close
you and
with me,
stuff.
so he was probably, But it was. What happened also with Croatia, the game prior.
Yeah.
Because we played against Croatia, if you remember, we
Yeah.
had a lot of Croatian boys in the team.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Well, you know-
the same thing happened with a lot of the
Those
Croatian
guys.
boys.
Mm.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's.
But was it a penalty? I've asked a few people. Who have we asked
We've
so
asked
far?
everyone so far.
I
I think you asked John Aloisi.
Aloisi,
What are you saying?
he said it was, man.
Okay. Who else did you ask?
Diamante, we asked.
He said it was.
He said it was.
Yeah.
We asked Archie Thompson. He said
It
it
was.
was.
He's in a roundabout
And
way.
he said it. He
But
said
no,
it
actually,
was.
he said it
He
was,
said it
yes.
was.
He said it was.
What I ask every person who's been, you were there. Was it a penalty?
To be honest, surprisingly, I haven't watched any of my games. I've never rewind and watch.
Well, here's your
Yeah.
opportunity.
Have you got it here, seriously? You got the penalty.
Yeah, the penalty. There you go. The
Not the
penalty.
penalty kick, the actual foul.
The foul. We can get it up
Oh,
now.
yeah.
We can get up. So you
The one error.
You
what
tell
I
me you haven't seen it since.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
If I was him, I wouldn't watch it either.
I stuffed up here. I should have fouled him there.
Sorry to bring that.
All right. So
Oh, you should have fouled him outside the box. I
That's-
see what
yeah,
you
that's
mean.
the-
Yeah,
I should- I
right,
should-
right.
Sorry to make you relive
Sorry to
that.
relive
I remember
the
that.
I forgot you were that close.
You couldn't get any closer, Carl.
yeah, it's pretty close.
the
So
error.
what happened here?
is
'Cause he went down, right?
The
Contact.
error is that
Yeah.
a defender, and
No,
sorry,
never go
Lucas,
down
but
the box.
a defender should never go down on the box.
Yeah.
Slide
That's
tackle on the
what.
box.
That's what
So
everyone.
as soon as you
always
go
said.
down there, the ref's already going to whistle.
Yeah.
Regardless, you make contact or not. But Grosso was good at
Made a meal
running
of it.
into him and made a meal.
Yeah, he made a meal out
Making
of
a
it.
meal of it. Yeah.
But if it was on the other side of the pitch and Dukes did that and Fabio Cannavaro did the slide tackle, I'll be very surprised that the ref will blow
If
the
they
whistle
Oh,
would
so
have
you
whistled.
think
in the
there's a
last
bit of-
second of the. That's the last kick of the game. We didn't even kick off.
Yeah.
Fuck,
So
that's
I'll be
heartbreaking.
very surprised that the ref will do that.
It was tough.
Listen, man,
wasn't it?
I gotta
right,
say,
right that in the last second. you
It
know,
was the
fucking-
most bizarre thing as a spectator. I mean, for you, heartbreaking like you'd never fucking imagine in your life, right? Your heart must have shattered into 1,000 pieces,
I
man.
was going into the change room and I go, I just wish we lost 5-6-0.
Yeah.
Just fucking just destroy us, but don't beat us like this.
Yeah.
So we're fuming, mate.
Yeah, man.
Fuming.
Yeah.
And they were in
That's a
10
hard-
men
that's
too.
a hard loss to
Yeah.
take, yeah.
Well, that's the
They were
thing.
10 men
They did play 10 men. They sat back and just defended.
I just
soaked it up.
Tains are
I
the
just
best of
thought we as an Italian not immigrant. I'm not the immigrant.
It was literally the worst
It
possible
was the worst
scenario.
outcome.
Oh, yeah.
that.
Because
For
it
you
was-
guys,
for us,
were you
because-
happy after that?
I was happy, yeah. no, I'm being I'm
because
saying,
you're- as
I'm
an
just,
Italian-
I'm just
as an-
being straight and honest. I want Italy to win the World
No.
Cup so much.
So the way they won there. you
Oh,
were
no,
happy.
no.
No, I
didn't
was
like that.
I was
Yeah.
happy that
I didn't
they
like
got
that.
the victory, but not the way they got the
Yeah.
victory.
No,
I didn't
just
want
thought
it to be
we're
like
gonna
that.
Hear about
I mean,
this for the rest of our lives.
Yeah. I was like, we're copping it
Australia,
now.
You
Yeah,
lost.
but the best thing out of that game, the respect that all the Aussies had after that World Cup, and
Yeah,
for us
absolutely.
especially,
I never
really,
thought that you
we were
guys.
like, geez, mate, you guys are unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, we were so respected after that game. In it, I can talk on
be
behalf of Vince and myself.
Yeah.
Mate, they loved us.
to be
From
fair-
that day
Well,
on,
yes.
they still love us today. They
Oh,
remember
the
that game.
Italians?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
They'll say that we were the hardest team that they played in the
Yeah,
World
but
Cup.
to be
Yeah.
fair, I didn't think. Look, I knew you guys had a great team. I just didn't
So
think
good.
they'd
It
fare
was such
as
a good
well
team, man.
against the Azzuri. You guys played so incredibly well in that game, man. You was tough. You put.
Do you think
really
it would have
put
been
them to
different
test.
if
The physicality you guys had was overwhelming them. You know?
Do you think it would have been different if they had 11 men? Do you think it would have been a different game, different outcome? You guys did incredibly well, all right. But do you think if they didn't lose do you think it would have been a little bit?
You would think so, because an extra play means a lot.
But then again,
I don't know.
then again, if
I
their turn out, they got 11, you're turning it up. You guys were matching everything that they were.
We were.
You guys were
Yeah, that was
playing
that
great
was good.
game.
It was a
We
good
matched
game.
them.
Great.
I don't know if you ever saw this game here. Can you play this? This goal. Did
This
you ever
goal
see
I've
this
seen a
goal? Have
million
you seen this
times.
goal?
Who's this guy?
And you never watched
my
that back?
God.
What a crowd. That goal, yeah. Well, I've got no choice. That's always on.
It's a good moment.
Fresh, I was there that game.
Oh, were ya?
Because you know Lubo.
What a goal!
Lubo's one of our good mates. His brother Steve is Steve.
Yeah.
He's
You still look the fucking.
best
Even
mate.
aged one
He hasn't
bit. You
aged
still
a
look the
bit,
same,
this
man.
Why do you look
Me?
you look
Yeah.
the same,
Yeah,
man?
because I looked 40 when I was 20. I actually look my age now.
So Lube got us the tickets. We went to the game, mate. I remember crying after the game when you guys won this, man. It was like I don't understand. Like, it just the emotions that this game pulls out of you.
Yeah.
We were bawling, hugging. I was hugging people I didn't even know around me. So it was just everyone.
It was the build up to the game.
It was the build up.
I think the 12 years prior to that,
Yes.
getting just there, losing.
And just-
Getting the next one, Uruguay, losing. And it's the build up, the emotional build up, and then finally qualifying.
And then you're in the changing room,
yeah.
right? Right. Yeah. And then what happens in the changing room? We all simmered down for a bit.
You came in and sung
Yeah,
that
yeah.
thing. It wasn't you.
What happened?
Did you dress
What do
up
you
as
mean?
John Travolta?
John
That was
Travolta.
you.
Heck, they're in the change room. They're all celebrating. They're having a few beers. It all gets a bit calm. All of a sudden, Travolta rocks up.
What?
And they start singing.
John-
lyrics.
Yeah, that was good. He's actually, surprisingly, he seemed like a very down-to-earth, nice guy.
Who's the toughest player that you've ever played against? Anything, any league, toughest player.
Cards. Whatever.
I want to hear. I would like to hear the toughest, like your toughest that you played, and who was the best player that you saw play, played with, played
Oh,
against.
you're not going to be happy with my answers because you probably, hopefully, you remember this player when you say the toughest.
Right.
I just remember one game. I was at Parma. He was at Roma. Emerson. He's a Brazilian
Emerson.
Right.
Yeah, I remember him.
midfielder. I was marking him. Honestly, it was like I was like a little kid, and he was like the man. He just bullied me. He was
just physically,
everything, physically, tactically, technically. Just he destroyed me that game. That's one game I remember where I go, this guy destroyed me today.
Right.
There has been no other game that I can say that another player had did that similar to what he did to me.
Emerson.
And I played against some very physical
Specimens.
midfielders.
Yeah.
He destroyed me.
Right.
So he's my most difficult and toughest opponent. What was the other one? The best
Who's
that
the
I
best?
played against?
The best you've played against. The best you've played with. Witnessed
All right, so I played against all of them.
all of them.
Apart from I've
did you
never
play
played
Robbie?
against Ronaldo. Baggio, Messi, Zidane, Ronaldo,
What a
all of
list.
them.
What a
Fuck.
list.
And you're
What
in
a
the
list.
Senate. You're in the fucking Senate too. Like you've seen them.
Yeah. I've never played against Ronaldo. That's the only one.
Which
of the top-
one?
Which one? The
The
current one?
Christian Ronaldo.
Oh, right,
I played
okay.
against
Yeah, yeah.
Phenomenal.
Well, that
Brazilian.
he's arguably at his peak, probably fucking better. I would
He
say
would have played
That's what
against-
they
'cause
say.
He was at Inter when you were.
Yeah, Inter. Yeah,
pardon
played
me,
against
yeah.
him.
peak Ronaldo, old school Ronaldo, peak old school Ronaldo.
Unbelievable.
Fucking just
I've never seen
Phenomenal, mate.
anything
He's-
quite.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love Baggio because I'm Italian.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick one because you're asking me, I'd probably have to say Zidane.
Oh, you fucking! Why do you have to
I've-
go to French, man?
And I don't like the French too. I hate the French, but as a player,
Really?
freak.
Yeah, he was something special, man.
Yeah.
Shit, he was something special.
Yeah,
Over
it was-
Baggio too. Shit. Yeah, but Baggio had the injuries and stuff, right?
But in those years, mate, there were a lot of like now you got Ronaldo and Messi. Well, all right, Mbappe's coming through, whatever. But back in those days, mate, you had
I know, man.
dozens of players.
So
you
there
could
was a
pick
list
from.
going around about back in the days about the players that there was back in the day, and you read it and you're like, shit. And then you look at the list. I'm not shitting on today's, but it doesn't have like the same depth as
Yeah.
back then. Like it's weird, it's strange. You think because things are getting more advanced and more everything's advancing. You think that there would be more Ronaldos and Messis than there is.
You'd think so with the amount of money flowing around and the programs, but like you're saying, probably they're not as hungry as they used to be. But if you in the last 10 years, who do you consider to be like the best players that we've produced outside of Ronaldo and the Messis? Because obviously they're the two at the top, right? Well, that's what they're considered the two top, right? Are they the talent?
Yeah.
Well, are they?
Yeah,
Leaps and
they are.
bounds ahead of anyone
But
else.
I think going back to the depth of players that you saw years ago to today, I think why we don't see that, the football has changed. It's a lot more physical, quicker. So they're actually picking the athlete before the player.
Yeah.
So first, you need to run. You got to be strong, and then, all right, can you kick the ball? Oh no, all right, but we'll work on it. Before it was like, mate, you got to be technical. You got to know how to, that's why back then we're all technically more advanced.
Yeah.
Because there was football first, and then work on your.
So now they're more athletic.
Now they'll pick the runner. They'll go.
Same as AFL kind of thing.
Yeah. The games are so quick now that they'll pick the athlete before the player.
Yeah. And
That's
there was
why
a
we
lot
don't
more
have that
characters back then, you know. You had the
Mate, you had
short.
flair,
Maradona
you had-
was this,
yeah.
you know.
You had flair, you had fantasia. Now we're just.
That's what I think tennis right now. It's vanilla. There's no tennis player that I think that stands out.
This is going to be the stupidest
No
analogy ever,
personality.
right? But do you remember back in the day the WWF? Do you remember the wrestling?
Yeah, man.
Do you remember the different characters they had? You had George Animal Steel, whose body was hairy and fat, and then you had Andre. They had all different shapes. Like, if you look at the now, I don't even
vanilla.
watch
They're all the
it.
same.
They're all this athletic body with trunks. It's kind of the same in every sport now, kind of thing.
It's funny. It's all that physicality at its peak. It's just specimen. Everyone's just a top athlete.
There's probably some guy in Brazil, like 2 foot
Some
2
2
tall.
foot tall.
He's going. He's like an absolute wizard, but like they've just never discovered him, you know. Anyway,
What are you doing these days, man? What are you up to? Bit of business, Catania.
Catania. That's my only football commitment is the Catania. But
And do you get over there much, or
I'll average every 2 months.
Yep.
I'll fly over.
do you get involved in the program and stuff, or with the players, or just mainly
What selection of the players?
selection of the players,
coaches,
you-
overlooking the club,
overlooking
making
and stuff?
sure all the aspects of the club. I only wish I understood what went on in the background when I was playing,
Okay.
because there's so much work that people do for the player to make sure that everything's running right, that they're ready, they got everything for the game, the training sessions, whatever. Not that I disrespected anyone while I was playing, but I would have been a lot more thankful for the people involved in my clubs and the national teams, because I now only realise after I finished how much work actually goes on behind the scenes. It's amazing, and a lot of these people are actually volunteers. So a lot of people just put their lives towards whether it's their club or the national team, but without these people behind the scenes, I'm telling you, this game isn't what it is.
yeah.
It's these people behind the scenes that make it.
Yeah, they make a big difference. There's a couple of actually Italian boys playing in Italy at the moment who are
So
Australian.
there's a kid called Arena.
Arena?
He's supposed to be a weapon. There's Volpato. Obviously, they're trying to bring Volpato back to.
Is it him or
Is-
someone
is-
else?
Volpato's. Aren't they going to him now?
Who's him?
They're going to visit Volpato to
try
convince
and
him
bring
to
him to the
bring
national
to the national.
Yeah.
But I
they've
think
been-
he's had
they've
a
been
bit of-
trying to do that for a couple of years.
He's
now.
got a bit of a bad taste because they overlooked him and all this kind of stuff, right? And then he's like, "Well, mate, I had to go to Italy, do it myself." And Volpato is
Are you talking about the one at Parma, the defender?
No, his name is...
Volpato's
is
been
that Volpato? there?
Volpato's
Yeah.
been he's been playing in Italy for
He's been there for a while,
quite
the
a few
striker.
years. And then there's a new kid who's called Arena. I can't remember his first name. Arena. He's Italian Australian. And there's another kid as well. I can't remember his
Who's
name.
another kid? I've forgotten his name. Anyway, there's three. I know
What,
there's...
that's not in the national team?
He's a young
Youngest.
Aussie Italian kid, and he's playing in Italy. I
He
think
can play both.
he could play both. Like he's
So he's been playing in like the under 21s
Okay.
Italian team.
Yeah.
But then obviously then he probably sits on a bench and then Gattuso chooses someone else, and so they're trying to see if they can get him to play for Australia.
Because once you represent a national team at a senior level, you can't change.
You can't
You
change.
can't change.
So it's
That's
like,
why they always try and bring him in for the first game, lock him in.
and that's it. Volpato's played for the under 21s, I believe.
He has, yes.
So he hasn't played for the seniors
Yeah,
yet.
seniors.
So
That's
if he
right.
gets
They're
picked,
still eligible for the Socceroos.
yeah, he's still eligible.
But it's very difficult for them because I can understand what they're going through. And a lot of the Croatian boys played for Croatia instead of Australia.
Yeah.
I personally think they regret it.
Oh, really?
I don't know, because I think just deep down, I think we're, and I can talk from experience, because when I was playing at Parma, I had Trapattoni, when he was the national team coach of Italy, ringing me, wanting me to go represent Italy.
Did he?
But thankfully, I already represented the Socceroos, so I didn't have that
conflict.
Yeah, or the option to choose one or the other. But I was thinking, if I
If
didn't already represent the Socceroos or Australia, what would have I done?
That's a big decision, man.
I can imagine what they're going through, and it's very, very difficult.
Yeah.
See, what would you have done, you reckon?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Now, the way I am and what I understand, I'm a lot older now, but when you're 20 years old, you don't have all this experience. Like now I've got 20 years more experience than when that actually occurred. With the head I got on my shoulders today now, I would have picked Australia. But back then, as a kid, mate, if Italy comes after you, I'm going to go, mate, let's go.
Let's go.
You're not even thinking of the concert or, whatever.
Or whatever it is,
It's very difficult for them.
Yeah, fuck, man.
Very, very difficult.
That'd be very hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess because of the history and,
you're Italian.
You're Italian. You watch the games.
Mate. Then you think of all the Italian players, Budge or this, that. You're going to go. It's very hard for him.
It would be tough, but it could be made easy if Italy doesn't make the World Cup.
Well,
then he's like, well, I'm going to go with these guys. You know what I mean?
That's another
The thing is, I don't know if it's going to happen now, but March is the next international window.
Yeah.
So if the Italian team decides to call one of them up now,
what are
they going to say?
What are they going to say?
No?
You're right. They've got a couple of games.
I'm not sure they'll call Ptou though.
But that Arena, they might call Arena.
No, he's a bit too young.
Is he?
He's a young kid.
But why wouldn't they call? Why wouldn't they call?
Oh no, he hasn't been. From what I've heard, he hasn't really been on the radar for the Italian squad.
But that Arena
now probably not. But back in the day, he was. Like when a year, 2 years ago, he was.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. When he got to Rome and he scored and stuff.
I don't know, man.
Interesting. Good luck to whatever decision he makes. Good luck to him. Wish him the best. I had a couple of DMs with him too. He's a good kid.
Yeah, I wish him good too, mate. It's just it's a big sacrifice. The family heads up, packs up and goes. Same as you. Did you go on your own?
On my own.
So did you go on your own, but you had no one there, no family, no nothing, just a little boy.
Yeah.
What part of
Just a little boy in a car in a house
full of food and food. It's bad, man.
It would have been.
Think about when you go home, the lights are on, the music's on, the TV's on, there's someone there cooking. Mate, you go home, you got to switch the lights on. You open the door, there's no one there. It's dark.
on your own.
You got to cook.
Where's your
18, 19.
Where's your family from in Italy? What part of?
My dad's from Potenza.
Right.
Provincia di Potenza. The town's called Viggiano. And my mum's from Istria, which is Croatia.
Miles away from.
Yeah. But they met in Australia.
That's right. Your mum's from Croatia.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. One thing I heard about you was that I can't remember who told me. It wasn't too long ago. That your determination when you were coming up and the way you dedicated yourself to the sport was like second to none. I remember speaking to someone, it might have been Mazza, or I can't remember who it was, but they were saying when everyone else was, going to parties and stuff like that, you were clean.
I was there. I was on the podium, mate.
Oh, it was a lie then.
That's all bullshit.
I was on the piss, mate. I was dancing.
Got training in 2 hours.
I was trying to say, this guy's got the work ethic. Nah, man, I was on the fucking podium. Tequila's.
Tops off,
Nah, but I heard you were very dedicated with your training, with everything. And, you have to make that decision when you're like, at what age is it where you have to go, nah, okay, I really want to give this a crack? Because when you go to 13 to like 17, those are like the years that are dangerous, where you start seeing women and this and that, What's the age where you really have to? And this is for your looker as well. Yeah.
No, I was just trying to remember something.
The age where it actually clicked for me, when I actually just went full dedication, I reckon it would have been 15, 16.
Yeah.
But it might be surprising to you guys for someone to be that dedicated and whatever. Like whoever told you this, they probably go, "Oh, jeez." But it just that's what you need to do
Yeah.
to be successful in anything you do, whether it's football, business, whatever
true,
it is.
yeah.
Mate, you got to dedicate, sacrifice, and work hard. There's no secrets,
No.
and that's all it is.
No, I agree.
And I think today, the kids today, I believe have got a better opportunity because there's more distractions in life today. Social media. Look, how many hours do your kids spend on the phone a day?
Yeah.
7 hours,
Yeah.
6 hours, 8 hours. Take 1 or 2 hours off that phone time and go and train or work or study or do something extra that someone else is not doing. You're going to be well ahead.
Yeah,
that's
very true.
very
When you
true.
think about it,
So,
when you think
mate,
about it,
it's-
yeah.
yeah.
An extra
It's-
hour, an
it's-
extra
it's-
10 minutes a day
I mean, it's nothing when you
amounts
think
to
about
an
it.
hour a week, and you
100%.
triple that or
You
quadruple
know
that.
that
all of a sudden.
Kobe Bryant? He said something similar to that. He said, if I train, so when everyone left, he would stay and train 2 hours extra shooting.
Yeah.
And then he did the math. He goes, if I train 2 hours extra when they're not training, he'll get like something like 5
many
years
shots?
extra training
That's
on
right.
the
Yeah,
So
competitors.
tell me
Crazy
you're not
stat.
going to improve
Yeah,
doing that.
exactly. Well, Schleigs, you know Tim Schleiger.
Yeah.
All right, I saw him the other day, and he's working on Luca at the moment because his back's
yeah.
not well.
Yeah.
And he was saying to Luca that how many games a year do you play? And he's like, look, I think they play 60 or something or whatever. And he goes, well, overseas in Europe, boy your age plays 100 and something. In 5 years' time, you've played 60 a year. He's played 100 and something a year.
Yeah.
He's got this many more games.
Played
a year.
500 more games
Yeah.
or something like that. You know,
You know
that
what
much
I mean?
more
And
experience,
That's how much more
training.
experience. So you got to get up every morning, do an hour of training on your own to try and absorb that gap.
Gap, yeah.
And it's true. If you want to do it, exactly what you just said. If you want to do anything,
Well, look at
you've
you
got to put
guys.
in the hard work.
Have you guys been successful by sitting on your ass?
Man.
That's
They
what
were
you do now. But I just
up at 4 o'clock this morning, man. Yeah.
Mate, I was on the podium last night.
exactly.
No, but you're right. People
it's
look at us
everything.
and go, "Oh, mate, you just wear the
It's just-
stick."
it's-
Man, we've
they don't see what
Yeah.
happens behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
it's
They don't.
They only
It's
see.
People come to me and say, "Oh, you guys are so lucky. You guys got to do a world
mate.
tour."
You work
I said to them, "I'm going to spend more time at an airport or in a plane than literally
Yeah.
in an
that-
actual
in the
city."
city.
They said the
Yeah.
10 minutes, look, the hour of glory, and not the 150,000 hours before that.
Yes.
They just see
They
the
just
end.
see it,
And
that's
unfortunately, you can't blame. That is what
No.
it is. But, you know.
Oh, we're going to try and catch up when we're in Italy. If
100%.
you guys,
yeah.
the schedules
Yeah.
line up, because they might be if they get through. So
Yeah.
we'll do that. But look, we could talk for hours, and and I'm hungry. So no, we're really good, man, because your achievements are unbelievable. What you've done for over the years, we've always looked at you, man, and thought you're just an absolute legend of a guy, and you've done, because you were pretty much, you and Vince were one of the first, you know, even though we didn't know you, I sort of knew you from back in the day with the same people that we sort of knew and that, but you were like one of the first boys.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like the boys from the
Yeah.
area or whatever
Yeah.
to make it and break it out there. So we're
Thank
always
you.
very proud of you, man. So thanks for coming on today, man.
Thank you very much.
And you had an amazing
Thanks for
career.
the
Well
invite.
done, man.
And congratulations also to you guys.
No,
what
we
you've
just-
achieved, especially the time through COVID. I know you guys,
Yeah.
people went through a lot through that period, and I can tell you that you guys put a lot of smiles on people's faces during that time. So
Thanks, man.
thanks for that.
That's all right. Just, if everyone give me $100 now,
It'll leave it out.
great.
Anyway, I'm going to go and get a competitor's ribbon
From your mum's house?
from Mum's
We're going
house.
for a drive now.
Stick them on the wall. But no, thanks, man. Thanks a lot for that. All right, we'll catch you soon. That's it for another episode. And yeah, we'll catch you next week. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Hey, quick one. This episode's powered by Revolut, our official payment partner.
Yes, the Everyday Money app with 70 million users worldwide and over 1 million Aussies already on it.
One global account for your money, spending, budgeting, tracking. Plus, you can even get travel perks and redeem points for your flights and hotels.
So basically, less stress and more espressos in Europe.
So right now, you can get $40 to get started on the Revolut app by signing up and making your first spend.
You can learn more by using the link in the show notes.
T&Cs, end date and minimum spend apply. See PDS and TMD on Revolut's website. Revolut Payment Australia, AFSL 517589.